We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Redbirds are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Jason Hall is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Standing in, Andy Russo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For St. Louis, the left fielder, Andy Russo.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's been playing some good ball. You know, Yogi Berra has that saying, it's getting late early in D-Row. They're starting to open up a nice lead in the month of May.
I like that line right there. Yeah, without question, this team has played well the whole month of April, found themselves in first place with a nice division lead, and they want to continue to put that foot on the throttle.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this happening. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in now, Daryl Cannizzaro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Russo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Up high, 2-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 home.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, David Fernandez. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santiago is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Enrique Germán, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
At the plate, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Adam Greenberg.
A ball and no strikes. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And a dive, but it's off his glove, and that should go as a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Freddie Santiago. Swing and a liner, but foul. Behind 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ryan Buckner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. Santiago isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pablo Sandoval is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Sandoval, a 36-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Striding in, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Left side, but well foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. The next to bat for St. Louis, James Miles. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The catcher, Nelson Rios.
So striding in, Nelson Rios. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Ball 2 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And this will bang up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate now, Oscar Aviles, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll come into play at 317, 10 home runs and 32 driven in. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. And that's taken up and in for ball two.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Robert Riedling, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. Greenberg is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cards leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Ben Zobrist. First delivery to him on the way. Herman has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping into the box, Charles Cruz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. set. Here it comes.
0-1. That's outside.
Here it comes on 1-1. Left side. He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting it, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Looped out toward third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Cubs are down quietly. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Enrique Germán, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Russo. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping up now, Daryl Cannizzaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, David Fernandez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
0-2 count, the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The pitcher, Jason. Oh.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Russo is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
So striding forward now, Adam Greenberg. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is lined to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Greenberg takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle. He sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Ryan Buckner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Dickerson's there, and that's the 3rd out. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, James Miles, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Up top, it's 2-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Up next to the Cardinals, the catcher.
Stepping in, Nelson Rios. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, He'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
First and second here with nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch. In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And another foul ball. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. At the plate, Oscar Aviles, and it's grounded just foul down the line. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
So now to the plate, Robert Riedling, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
In now, Enrique Herman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Andy Russo.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andy Russo. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 4-2 St. Louis lead. Leading off the inning, Jesse Padilla, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Liner toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
The batter, the shortstop, Carroll. Cruz.
At the plate now, Charles Cruz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now back.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show, he was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Soft liner towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Jason Hall. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now back. Left fielder. Adam Greenberg.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Greenberg, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch.
One and one.
The set and the 1-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. Cards lead it 4-3. So stepping in, Daryl Cannizzaro. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way.
Ball, left out.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Padilla has a play. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the runner back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now batting, James Miles, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And it's fouled away. 3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Stepping in, Freddie Santiago. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Freddie.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he popped him up. In comes the left fielder, but this will land untouched. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Riedling will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. On its way is pitch number 75. The 1-0 home. Strike taken, the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-1.
That's ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground toward the left. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Taking all the way that time, it's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Still down a run, it's 4-3. Walter Slayton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Walter Slayton.
Now in the box, Nelson Rios. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Nelson Rios.
From the stretch, Slayton playing here in his age 34 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Greenberg arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, number 23, Oscar Avila.
Digging in once again, Oscar Avilas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Cardinals ball club. Robert Riedling will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Aviles rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now 5-3.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Andres Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Andres Cruz.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Cruz is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Full count still. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cruz ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So digging in now, Andy Russo. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, swing and a liner, but this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Redbirds get on the board, and it comes on the RBI triple. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 5-3 St. Louis. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Omar Stokes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 4, Omar Stokes.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The right fielder, Go, Brett.
First delivery to him on the way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Into the box, Charles Cruz, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Oh, that's good.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Dickerson, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. Zobrist is on his way home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And both runners are in to score on a clutch at bat that time, as we are tied at 5.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate, and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Tyler Coleman will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The runner in scoring position with none out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dickerson's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Adam Greenberg. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more. Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Richard Franco enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Franco.
Freddie Santiago will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. 3 runs already home here. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. The count now at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in, Ryan Buckner. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Avilas camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
So in now for Chicago, Pablo Sandoval. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Ready on 0-2. hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the runner from second, and it's now a 7-5 lead.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Russo is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 6 full. The Cubs lead this one 7-5. Ricky Ventura is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 28, Ricky Ventura.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Daryl Cannizzaro.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Now batter, third baseman, David.
Coming to the plate now, David Fernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Santiago is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. The pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now to the plate, James Miles. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
0-1.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cards leave one. They're down 2, 7-5. Dylan Betances will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Dylan Betances.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next to the Cubs, the shortstop, Charles Cruz.
Coming to the plate now, Charles Cruz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. Riedling is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 7-5. Rick Dietz will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Rick Dietz.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Nelson Rios.
Nelson.
First offering on its way.
ball that side.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Dietz is actually a native of Illinois. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Zobrist has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. In now, Oscar Aviles. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Robert Riedling.
Ready now, Robert Riedling. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Popped him up. Sandoval is there for it. And the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubbies are in front 7-5. Travis James is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Travis James.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adam Greenberg. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. way outside. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 2-2.
Full count.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still up 7-5. Thomas Nicholas comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
Enrique Dorta is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. And it's fouled away. He'll check in here at 277. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nicholas, a Nevada native, enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And think about it. In Game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andy Russo.
Digging in, Andy Russo. First offering on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Daryl Cannizzaro. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A windup and the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. St. Louis, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-5 tonight's final. The Chicago Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Walter Slayton wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Thomas Nicholas records the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.